Yes, folks, things are going up. That's the way of the world. There's going to be an ARX price increase in the Frontier store. And you could say that since its introduction, ARX, the elite dangerous premium currency, has served as a non-intrusive way for players to purchase cosmetic customization, ship kits, paint jobs, and more recently, early access to ships. For years, the ARX store has maintained stable pricing that allowed players to gradually accumulate ARX through gameplay or small real money purchases. And I use the word small, well, a little bit tongue-in-cheek, because you can lay out about £40 to £50 on ARX as well for a nice big bundle and get the benefits of that. That all changed in May 2024 when Frontier Developments implemented a sweeping price hike across many store items, a move that caught the community a little bit off guard and in some ways does continue to influence decisions around monetization, fairness and the direction of the game. I, however, don't really subscribe to this. So on May the 7th of 2024, players began noticing a stealth update, you could say, to the ARX store. Many cosmetic items had doubled or even tripled in price overnight. There was no major announcement, and the only clues came from player comparisons and a growing sense of shock across forums and Reddit threads. However, that was the way things were. So if you looked at the typical engine colour pack, that came in around about 2,240 ARX, and then the new price of an increase of 123% brought it up to 5,000 ARX. Weapon colour packs, again 2,240 ARX was the original price, and the new price being 5,000 ARX, again 123% increase. So there you go. There was a little bit of community backlash around this. And I think, well, yeah, I get it. But at the end of the day, Frontier are running a business. Now, let's fast forward to the present day. Today, July 2025, there's been an announcement. ARC ship access pricing structure. While cosmetic inflation in 2024 was indeed controversial, the new ARX pricing structure introduced today on 2025 marks an even more significant shift because now you have early access to ships, both standard tier and stellar tier, and as a result of this the ships are going to cost a bit more. Now this tier of pricing is due to launch in July 2022. Okay then, and the ship tier by ship type breakdown is here on the screen now. You can see small and medium class ships, standard ARX, stellar ARX, 16,520 by 33,000 ARX for the stellar. But then your large ship, well, that's 19,000 ARX, followed by a 38,000 ARX. So your large ships, well, they're going to cost a bit more. Does this allude to the fact that we're going to get more large ships coming up as well? Frontier does allude in its press release that there are 2 more ships this year to be announced. This is quite interesting stuff. But what does this all mean for us, the commanders, the players? Well, really, play to pay ARX value is therefore degraded. You could earn up to 400 ARX per week through gameplay. At that rate, it would take approximately 12.5 weeks to earn 5,000 ARX at the old price and 47.5 weeks to earn a 19,000 ARX item. That's the new price for the standard Panther Clipper. So this change devalues the organic ARX earning and pressures players, you could say, into microtransactions. Personally, I say buy the Panther Clipper or don't buy the Panther Clipper. It's perfectly up to you. If you want to rock around and haul more stuff, buy the Panther Clipper. You haven't got to get the stellar one, although you could do. It does come with some decent stuff. The Panther Prong, a new ship kit, and a nice paint job. Whether you like that gold and black paint job or not is up to you. Me, I don't like it, but it's another paint job. And I'm happy to support Frontier in their endeavours. I like the new ships. I like the ship kits, should I want to use them. I like having different colours and that essence of individuality. And I'm more than happy to promote Frontier to continue to upgrade and improve this game that I spend so much of my free time playing. And I think a lot of people do feel that way. There are always people who are still feeling jilted, and I mean those as the console commanders, and those people who view this as pay to play. Not really, because this game will be released in-game for credits in 2 or 3 months' time. So it all depends whether or not you can wait. Now, is this part of Frontier's silent strategy? Well, wages go up, cost of living goes up, they're a business like anybody else. And to be fair, I think perhaps this rise has been a long time coming. But players will do what players do, and players will think what players think. So Frontier has done a good job of announcing this and being transparent about it. They've learned over the May 2024 increases as well. And there are always sales on, so I think choose your purchases wisely. So really, there's been a quick timeline of ARX store updates. May the 7th, 24, June 2025, the announcement, there it goes in. July, tiered pricing officially added for new early access ships, and the Panther Clipper launch will come on the 22nd of July. The Elite Dangerous ARX store has shifted from a predictable, somewhat cosmetic pricing to a more aggressive experimental monetization model. But like I say, they're a business. Whether you agree with it or not, this is what we've got. But thanks for listening. Let me know in the comments what you think. I've been Ricardo. See you soon.